every election cycle, American politicians tend to ignore the youth vote because young people tend not to vote. Young voters should comprise a powerful voting bloc, yet year after year their voices are hardly heard. Despite multi-million-dollar efforts, MTV's Rock the Vote and Puff Daddy's Vote or Die campaigns did little to drive young people to the voting booth. The question is, short of a military draft, what will it take to get young people interested in politics? Barack Obama's message of hope certainly seems to be attracting more young people than any campaign in recent political history. But is there more to this story? Are young people physically attracted to Obama? And is sex appeal what it takes to get young people interested in voting? We set out on the Las Positas College campus to find out. Do you think voting is sexy?
Sexy? Not so much.
I think it can, yes. It can be sexy.
I don't know if it's sexy, but I think it's important.
Are you attracted to politically savvy people?
I like someone to be knowledgeable, but I wouldn't say a fanatic.
I think political activism or awareness, at least, is always a plus.
It could be very attractive as far as someone's consciousness and how aware they are of what's going on in the world. I mean, yes, that could be attractive to me.
I think the overall opinion of somebody can affect, like their views and your views can affect your relationship a lot.
You want to be, with someone who isn't aware of like former presidents or political issues.
To have an opinion, that's sexy.
Do you think politics is sexy?
I don't know. When I think of like politics, I think of like gross old white guys like Newt Gingrich or like someone like that, and that is the opposite of sexy, I think.
Who do you think is the sexiest presidential candidate?
Sexiest?
I'd say, well, Obama is closer to our age, I guess.
Obama. Obama, of course.
Hillary Clinton, she's pretty.
Do you think political candidates are attractive?
Like physically attractive?
If you have people like maybe, Bill Clinton or Barack Obama, JFK even, you're getting into sexy territory.
Out of those three you just mentioned, who's the sexiest?
JFK.
That's what I was going to say. He's got that old school, classic gentleman thing going on.
Who do you think sexier, Obama or JFK?
Ooh. JFK.
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 I would say they're both sexy.
Mm-hmm.
They both brought sexy back.
Who is an unsexy political candidate?
I think McCain, just because I think of him and I think of my father.
Here's the million-dollar question. Can voting get you laid?
Can voting get you laid? If you're at the right place at the right time.
Wait, I don't understand. Like, wait, if you vote, you get laid?
You probably meet some young ladies and, strike a conversation. Maybe not instantly laid, but maybe a week or so later if you try, your cards are right. I think it can happen.
I don't think it will help you, actually.
While voting itself may or may not help you score, having a worthwhile political opinion definitely could increase your desirability. But beyond that, as American citizens, we're each endowed with the responsibility and privilege to participate in the electoral process. Whether voting is sexy or not, when we give up that right, we're basically telling other people to make our important decisions for us. Your vote can make a difference, and I hope that you will decide to make your voice heard when it matters the most.